It's the 2010 Conference USSSA Championship. We are moving on in the brackets, and at the top part of the winner's bracket, GTL got a first round bye, and they're facing the winner of Gene Shop, Easton, Down to Earth Sports, and Fence Brokers, Game Time, Supply, and Worth, and it was Gene Shop the winner. So Gene Shop the visitor. We're still waiting for their lineup. Obviously they're going to get a lead off. I thought it was going to be a double, but it looks like they're going to get a lead-off triple. Going to be a sacrifice fly, scoring our first run of the ball game. Here's Coco. Coco got under that one. Don Rogers, second baseman, has the ball for out number 2. Chad Munger, the pitcher for GTL. It's Tyler Berline in left, Bubba Mack in center, Donovan Pokraka in right. Is Salas at third, Dress the shortstop, Rogers at second, Lopez at first, and Mike Boland behind the plate. Vic Cordova, middle infielder. This one deflected off of Cordova. The throw to first, not in time by Don Rogers, trying to contain himself. It's going to be the second hit of this inning. Here's a walk. into right field. Good grab there by Donovan Pokraka. That retires the side. Only one pushed across by Gene Chop. We head to the bottom of the first. They're ahead 1-0. Catcher Mike Bolin will lead things off. Here in the bottom of the first, Gene Chop, GTL, looking to advance. So Bolin's retired, and here's Vic Cordova. So after a walk to Cordova, here's Donovan Pokraka, the right fielder. Two away quickly here in the first, and Sam Lopez, who is the cleanup hitter and first baseman for this GTL team, comes to the plate. This one's sky high. And what a start for the defenses. Only one run scored in the first inning. It's 1-0 as we go to the second between GTL and Gene Shop. Sean McDonald leads things off here in the second. McDonald, Lee Powers, Earl Bryant. Runs have been extremely hard to come to find here early. Only one run scored combined between these two teams. This one hit towards Pokraka and just enough to be gone for a home run. Sean McDonald is the second run of this ball game. Could be a slight advantage for Gene Shop. They've already played in a game. Lee Powers at the plate. He's the third baseman. He hits this one a long way towards left center field. And it's back-to-back home runs here in the second. That'll bring up Earl Bryant, the shortstop. Is this 4-0? Tyler Berline, plenty of room back at the warning track. Tracking it down, that's out number one here in the second. So Travis Lane comes to the plate with one away and two already in. And this is our fourth game of the day. Travis Lane trekking around to third. There's a base hit for Shane Spicer, scoring Travis Lane from third. And Spicer is going to wheel his way all the way to third. Back-to-back triples. Kyle Cowart started off this contest with a triple and he came in to score. Good backhand there at third by Salas. The throw to first. Sam Lopez can't handle it. And Spicer comes in to score on an error by the first baseman. So Cowart's on first, 4 in so far for Gene Shoppe. Here's Eric Thompson. What a glove there by the middle infielder. Vic Tordova gets the play at second, taking away Kyle Cowart, but Eric Thompson aboard at first on a fielder's choice. It's 2 away. And Tim Coco. Good glove, good throw. Rogers over to first, inning over. That'll retire the side. But a productive top of the second. Gene Shoppe scoring 4. It's 5-0 as we go to the bottom of the second in the 2010 USSSA Conference Championship. To the bottom of the second, Jimmy Salas leading things off. Only one base runner has reached so far in the conference tournament for GTL, and that was Vic Cordova, who walked. And Eric Thompson couldn't dig that one out, and Salas is aboard at first to begin the second inning. Here's Don Rogers into center field. Kyle Cowart, one away. Tyler Berline, long run that time for Kyle Cowart, but he has back-to-back putouts and 2 outs here in the second. Don Wilson, final hope as GTL looks to try to score their first run of this ball game. This one goes into center field as well, but Kyle Cowart unable to make the putout, just tossing it in. Salas to second, Wilson to first, 2 on, 2 out. As Chad Munger, the pitcher, a chance to help out his cause. And Munger gets a base hit. Salas rounds the bag at third. He'll come in to score on the double by Chad Munger. GTL has their first run of the ball game, as Wilson will hold at third. That brings to the plate Anthony Dress. Reminder, tomorrow night we're going to have the conference award ceremony streamed for you live. Sure to be a thrilling event for you to tune in and watch. Something you certainly should mark your calendars for. Into right field. Bean comes in and makes the play, inning over. We had 12 watch last year, so we're hopeful that we have more than 12 this year. I got my money on more than 12, so if you can get a couple fans to tune in, that'd be great. It's 5-1 as we go to the third Conference USSSA Championship. 5-1. Top of the third. This is the top part of the bracket. Winner between Gene Shop and GTL is going to face the winner between EWS, Shirts and Logos, and Northwest Combat. They're playing right now over on field number 2, and they will play in our first game tomorrow at 9:30 in the winners bracket. Interesting to see who it is we see. Brad Record leading off the inning with a double for Gene Shop. I've already seen them defeat Fence Brokers. They're looking for their second victory of the evening. Here's Shane Hatfield. This one is going to go foul into the stands, into row 4. This is a gapper. A lot of trouble for GTL. Double for Hatfield. Brad Record comes in to score. It's 6-1. Here is Bean. He flew out to right in his first at bat. Uses his first strike to hit it foul. And that one is foul again, and so that will be recorded as out number 1. Sean McDonald started off the inning with a home run. This time he rips it to center field in front of Bubba Mack. A lazy jog over to third for Hatfield. Second hit of the ball game for McDonald. There's runners on first and third and only one out as Powers comes to the plate. He hit a home run his first at bat. A walk loads the bases. Looking for the grand slam, Earl Bryant. Oh, a long way all the way to the warning track. Hatfield is going to tag and score from third. And a long, long out there for Earl Bryant. Travis Lane, part of back-to-back triples for Gene Shoppe. Back in the second at the plate. This time he goes opposite field. Polkraka back, and it's gone. Travis Lane has a home run to go along with a triple. And here's the pitcher, Shane Spicer. 9 runs is the advantage for Gene Shoppe. Spicer on the ground. Glove by Rogers. That retires the side. Gene Shoppe has scored a run in the first. They tacked on 4 in the second, but they score the most of this contest so far, scoring 5 here in the third. And they're up by 9. It's 10-1 as we go to the bottom of the third in the 2010 USSSA Conference Championship. (10-1), we begin the bottom of the third. And a long fly ball is how we start, with Bubba Mack flying out to Brad Record in left field. Reminder, we'll be back here tomorrow morning. You can put us on in a window, put on ESPN3 in a window, enjoy some college football and some slow pitch softball on the weekend. Mike Bolin, the leadoff hitter, 0 for 1. We'll try to get things going for GTL. The bats have been extremely quiet so far. This one into right field. Bean has it tracked. 2 away. And Bryant almost judged that one the right way, but he made a diving effort and it just slipped past him. Vic Cordova on board here in the third. It's his first hit of the ball game and just the team's fourth. Polkraka into center. Kyle Coward, he's got a long run and he can't come up with it. Off the wall, Cordova is going to round third. He'll score the second run of the ball game for GTL and a triple for Donovan Polkraka. That's his first hit of this ball game. 10-2. Here's Sam Lopez. High pop fly into right field, Bean. And that is the inning. 3 fly-out outs, 2 to right, 1 to left. A run scored on a single by Cordova and a triple by Polkraka. GTL's got a long way to work their way back, though. In this contest, they trail 10-2. Gene Shoppe on top by 8, 10-2 here as we begin the fourth inning. Kyle Cowart, the leadoff hitter for Gene Shoppe. 1 for 2 in this game. And he has a home run. And so Coward has made it 11-2, and here's Eric Thompson. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly. Hot shot back up the middle, a base hit for Eric Thompson. Tim Coco. That one has gone into the pond. That's the second home run of the inning for Gene Shoppe. 13-2 our score. And a base hit for Brad Record. He's trying to push it to 2, and he does. Shane Hatfield walked in the first, doubled and scored in the third. He's going to hit this one for an easy base hit into left. Record is waved around. He'll score. Dan Bean retired. Sean McDonald. He had a home run and a single before he flew out there. Hot shot. Salas over to second, inning over. 4 more scored by Gene Shoppe. It's 14-2. (14-2) here in the bottom of the 4th. Jimmy Salas with a home run. 14-3 is our score. GTL trying to mount a comeback. And that one hit right back at the pitcher. So Rogers retired. Here's Tyler Burline. And Burline down the right field line. And that one is well gone. Second home run of the inning. 14-4. Here's Don Wilson to the bats. Start to come alive here for GTL. Wilson with a base hit into right. Chad Munger popping out for the second out. Two outs, and here's Anthony Dress. Dress with a base hit. The 4th hit of the inning. Bubba Mack into left field. That retires the side. But the biggest scoring inning of the contest so far for GTL, they scored 2 here in the 4th. But they trail by 10, 14-4 our score. Gene Shoppe leading by 10 here in the 5th. Earl Bryant starting off the inning, flying out to right. And one away as Travis Lane comes to the plate. Earl Bryant, by the way, has been retired all 3 times he's come to the plate in this contest. And that'll bring up Travis Lane. And Lane taking one pitch, flies out to Mack. Oh, and a bobble by Salas, or else that was going to be a 1-2-3 inning. As Spicer gets aboard. And now we'll go back to the top. And Kyle Cowart. He had a home run his last time up. Howard into right field. What a grab by Polkraka. That retires the side. 4.5 innings complete. Gene Shoppe still leading, up by 10. So, Gene Chop blank for the first time in this contest. We'll see where the GTL can take advantage. Mike Bolin leading off the inning. Flying out to Brad Record, 1 away. Here's Vic Cordova. Walked in the first, singled and scored in the third. On the ground, Darrell Bryant bobbled it. It's the second defensive misstep here in this 5th inning. Polkraka popped up, out number 2. And so that brings up Sam Lopez. Into right field. Rogers has his first hit of this ball game. And a base hit for Tyler Burline. He's going to truck into second. A double to go along with a home run he had in the fourth. And 2 on and 2 out for Don Wilson. So a chance possibly for a big inning here for GTL. Don Wilson, he's already 2 for 2 in this contest. Chad Munger is awaiting on deck. And they're just going to let Don Wilson get a walk. That'll load the bases. Chad Munger, he was going for it all. He came up short. Brad Rickert will record the final out of the fifth. And left field, it's 14-7 as we go to the sixth. Gene Shoppe blanked in their last at-bats in the fifth. Their lead is only 7 here as we begin the sixth inning. Trying to move on and stay in the winner's bracket. Anthony Dress leading things off. Eric Thompson leading off with a double. That'll be Tim Coco due up next. He'll be followed by Brad Record. So for Thompson, that's his second hit of this ball game. Coco has only one hit so far. It was a home run his last time up. Fair ball and extra bases for Tim Coco. Eric Thompson scores the 15th run of the ball game on a double by Coco. Here's Brad Record. Into left field, Burline tracking it. And back of the warning track, makes the catch. Coco will tag and advance to third. Hatfield at the plate. Walked his first time up, then doubled and singled in this game. This one hit a long way, and it was a long run for Mack, as he has out number 2, but a sacrifice fly scores Coco. And Gene Chop has tacked on 2 more. And that brings up Dan Bean. He's looking for his first base hit of this ball game. And he'll get it after the right field wall. Extra bases for Bean on his way to third. Slows in there for a triple. So 2 in, 2 out, and Sean McDonald. Home run, a single, and he flew out to center. McDonald into right field and gone for the 4th run of this inning. Powers down the left field line. He has a double. Andrew O'Brien, just like Dan Bean, he is yet to get a hit. He's flew out to every field. Left, center, and right so far in this game. He hits this one towards Mack in center. And he's going to be retired for the 4th time. Gene Chop tacking on 4 more. It's 18-7 as we go to the bottom of the 6th here at Osceola County Stadium. Bottom of the 6th, GTL is running out of opportunities here to stay in the winner's bracket. Trailing now by 11. Anthony Dress getting a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 6th. And that brings up Bubba Mack, who's 0 for 2.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Mack with a long, high fly ball all the way to the warning track, and Kyle Cowart takes care of GTL's first out. We go back to the top of the lineup, and Mike Bolin now. Bolin's 0 for 3. Bolin has his first base hit of the ball game. Anthony Dress holding at third. Runners on first and third and 1 out. GTL, this year they were 50 and 18 on the year, 12 and 6 against teams in their class. And they got 5 wins against men's major squads. Probably the biggest note for their team thus far. Finishing with a 5-1 record at the Men's A World Series. Finishing first, winning that tournament. But they're in danger of being sent to the losers bracket early here in the conference championship. Also won the Rocky Mountain Shootout and the Cincinnati Men's Major. Again, a reminder, we'll be back tomorrow morning. Be sure to tell your friends to tune into USSSA.com. And tomorrow night for the awards banquet from Mystic Dunes. Our home plate umpire believes in verbal cues, but not necessarily physical ones, to show us whether it's fair or foul. I'll have to talk to Rick Robertson about that. Runners on the corners. And one out. That one over the glove of Lane. It's going to score Anthony Dress. And Bean able to get it back in pretty quick. Bolin going to third. Cordova at first. And here's Donovan Pokraka. Yeah, their only loss in the men's A Worlds came to Team Combat Laser Vision. They won by 224-22. As we see Pokraka pop this one up into left field, taken by Record. He's going to score another run as Bolin comes in. But important for Gene Shop, that's the second out here in this inning, and they're one away from moving on to the seventh with a 9-run advantage. Sam Lopez, 0 for 2, walked and scored in the fifth. Kyle Coward backpedaling, and this one is gone. A home run for Sam Lopez. Jimmy Salas. It's 18-11. GTL working on a comeback. They'll be the home team in this contest, so they're going to bat again in the seventh. And it took late in this ballgame, but the bat's finally starting to come to life. Salas in at third with a triple. GTL scored a run in the second, a run in the third, 2 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, and 4 here in the sixth. Don Rogers now. 1 for 3. Salas 4 for 4 at third. Trying to keep this sixth inning alive. Hopped up into left field. Record has it. Inning over, but GTL scores 4. They trail by 7 as we go to the 7th. Gene Shoppe trying to move on and win their second game of the day. Taija Sports is the official apparel partner of the USSSA. With Taija Sports, you can have your team looking like the pros with personalized youth packages starting at around only $100 per player. This package includes one personalized jersey, a pair of pants, backpack, and a Taija Sports Flex Fit cap. Go to TaijaSports.com where you'll find additional items to suit your sporting needs, such as high-quality roller bags, batting gloves, and footwear. Taija Sports, where it begins. Seventh inning. Gene Shoppe leading by 7. Second pitch swing lifted into left field. Tyler Burline comes in for out number 1. Travis Lane is retired. Here is Shane Spicer. Spicer on the ground. Good glove there by Rogers. But from his knees, he can't make the play. Spicer's aboard at first. It's critical that Gene Shoppe add to their 7-run advantage. GTL gets to bat last. And with a 7-run lead, anything could happen. GTL would need their biggest output of the game run-wise in an inning. Here's Kyle Cowart. On the ground, off the glove of Salas, over to second, and they get the lead runner. So that brings up Eric Thompson. This one hit into right field, foul ball. Thompson is 2 for 3. with a sacrifice back in the first. He's got a double to go along with a single. This should do it for the inning. Mack coming in, long run, makes the play. Inning over. GTL needs 7 runs to force an 8th inning and 8 runs to win it. The thrilling conclusion in the bottom of the 7th. When we come back, 2010 Conference USSSA Championship presented by Busch Light. It's the bottom of the 7th, 18-11 as Tyler Burline comes to the plate. GTL needs 7 runs to force an 8th inning and 8 runs to win it. Burline, Wilson, Munger due up. And whoa, what a grab for Travis Lane, elevating. So Gene Chop is 2 outs away from advancing. Be sure to tell a friend again to join us tomorrow morning as we'll continue our coverage of Conference USSSA Championships. This one into center field and caught by Kyle Cowart. Back on the air tomorrow morning for the winners bracket games. And then, of course, tomorrow night, the moment everybody's been waiting for, the Conference USSSA Awards Ceremony. We'll have it for you live from Mystic Dunes. Plenty of watches will be handed out. You'll want to know who made it on the first team, all conference. Got 2 interns, Victoria and Rachel, who have been working diligently, making sure all the certificates are ready. And you'll find out all that information tomorrow night. It'll be live right here on USSSA.com as well. So something certainly you should tune in for. As Munger gets a 2-out base hit. And of course, we'll continue the series between Resmondo and Dan Smith. Best of 5, Resmondo taking the first game. But in some ways, by the narrowest of margins, they trailed the first 3 innings before the bats started to come alive and were able to hold on for victory over Dan Smith. And we'll have game 2 of that series tomorrow as well. On the ground, this should do... Oh, it should have done it. Dress is aboard. Munger to second. Here's Bubba Mack. back towards the Astros training facility. And I'm just as disappointed as you are that we didn't get a chance to have Rick Robertson on the air. We'll have to talk with him after the broadcast and see whether we can get him back tomorrow. But obviously, Rick just a little too busy to join us. Trying to get everything taken care of. This conference tournament. On the ground, and that does it. Gene Shoppe advancing in the winner's bracket. They win this one 18-11, and so the men's A world champions in 2010 defeated. They move on to the loser's bracket. They have a longer route back. That'll do it for our broadcast tonight. We hope you join us tomorrow as we continue.